Hey everyone, my name is Chad Stewart and I'm a published author. I published 4 YA action adventure novels, the Dylan Hunt Adventure series, and I published my most recent book was a horror thriller called The Pact, and I published that a couple of years ago. And I've got another book called Dreamland, a post-apocalyptic romance novel at the editors right now, and I'm halfway through a fantasy novel, so I like to write. So I've always envisioned having my material in cinematic form. I tell people I write cinematically, so when I write action sequences and I write dialogue, I'm like, what would this look like when it's on the screen? And so when Kit caught a hold of me to look at maybe putting one of my books into a movie, I was intrigued. Of course, cautiously optimistic. Cautious because, as an independent author, you get accosted by a number of different people, marketing plans, they've got, reviews, people will review your book if you purchase, a contract with them, and so on and so forth, right? So, everyone's after a little bit of something. It's their business to try and help you as well in that way, but most of them can fall short on, really getting actual results. And so Kit explained to me what the film track program's all about, and she sent me all the information, about Omnibusworks and everything. And so, of course, skeptical still at this point. So I go online, I look at it, I look at Director Ed, I go to Stage 32 and then check his profile and that sort of thing. So, and of course, online you're gonna get some negative comments as well. So I fact check some of those, and some of those actually turned out to be really not correct at all. So I don't know where they got their data from. So I cautiously kind of stepped into this whole situation, and when they approached me and then I wrote up, I got Kit to write the summary, I was actually shocked and amazed. She kind of encapsulated and summarized my book and my material for The Pact, which is the book I wanted to put into movie. She summarized that material better than anyone else, better even I could summarize it, though, just the way she wrote it. And she did that from, my synopsis of the book, my character outlines, the Amazon reviews that I've had, and probably reading some chapters of the book and that sort of thing. And so she really understood what the story was about, and she did it fairly quickly, and I was really impressed. So obviously skepticism at this point is coming down. They said, hey, listen, we'd love to work with you. We work with 8 to 10 people every quarter. I'm like, okay, great. Let's do this. Let's see what we can do. And then, so she recommended me to Director Ed McDonald, and so then Ed and I started working together, and he's been amazing, completely supportive of everything. And then what really hit home was when he was able to schedule my first pitch to a gentleman named Jason Piet, who's got over 50 credits to his name as an international financier of movies, and produces movies and all sorts of great stuff on him. And I was able to pitch to him my first time, and at that point I realized, this is a real thing. We're actually doing this. We're going to look at getting my book made into a movie. Had a little bit of a challenge because my movie, or my book rather, wasn't written in script form, is a manuscript and then published novel. But guess what? Omnibusworks and Director Ed McDonald has connections, and he was able to kind of hook me up with an amazing screenwriter who was able to write my script for my novel. So that's been a fantastic journey there. Also, Ed McDonald, being a fellow Canadian, is really interested in me personally, just because I'm throwing my name in for Airdrie City Council this year, and so I'm running for council for a position in office. As a firefighter, I retired from my full-time job last year, and I'm doing firefighting basically full-time now. I've got some extra time I can actually commit to further, social services, in that way, like, be able to assist the city in being a counselor. So we'll see how that goes. The election's coming up here, so we haven't had it yet, but just, all these things, all this support, and, prioritizing Canadians, in their industry, because he wants to, help Canadians really just kind of, get their voices out there, because we have a lot of creativity in this country, and I love it. And so Omnibusworks has been amazing to do this for me and with me. I have a pitch coming up with Netflix this week. I'm super excited about it. that first pitch was a little nerve-wracking, because you know, I've never done it before, so got that. But you know, Ed McDonald and Kit were great at being able to walk me through that. So I got that coming up this week. Super excited about that, and then we're gonna have 4 more, you know, soon as well. So I'm confident with their assistance, their help, with the amazing script that I've got here, and with the team in Omnibusworks, I'm able to make this thing a go, and you know, realize that, you know, my creative work one day could potentially be up on that, you know, on that screen, well done, and just for others to enjoy in cinematic form. So super excited about it. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with, you know, whoever is interested in working with director Ed McDonald and Kit and the whole team there at Omnibusworks. Definitely being a well worth venture to this point, and I'm super excited about the things that are to come. All right, you guys take care. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your summer, and we'll see ya.